What's up, YouTube? Welcome to episode 2 of Builds with Big Dog. We are today in the SLK55. Built this thing for a little bit of all-arounder, more so speed, because we're at Spa today. As you can see by the build here, we're sitting at about 440 horsepower, 50-50 weight distribution. This thing's pretty fucking good. And you'll see from the race that this is a very capable vehicle here. Stock engine and transmission, not doing any swaps today, so we're starting in last place as usual, and we make up a lot of positions in lap 1. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here we are at Spa, once again a popular destination for anyone who likes high-speed corners. Starting here in the back, behind the 4th gen Camaro. Corvette in front of me is going to have a little parallel reality shift, as you see right there. Then we're going to come into turn 1. Turn 1 at Spa is definitely a tight butthole situation. I'm gonna kind of follow the lead of the John Player Special 288 and go on the inside, tap the wall there for a little bit. And I don't know if it's me, but the E46 to my left looks like a base model. I don't know why it doesn't look like an M3. It looks like a 330i to me. For whatever reason, whatever angle, I don't know. Anyways, going through Al Rouge here, holding it together, trying not to go off the track because I don't want a penalty this early. And we're gonna head down the straight. This car doesn't do as well as some of the other cars on the straight, but it definitely holds its own. So coming into this next turn here, we're gonna see a lot of mistakes made by the other drivers. And I'm gonna have to capitalize on them. Give the Cobra a little tap, and then we're gonna come around here, and I'm gonna see an opening and go for it. Gonna go right around this 288 GTO. Somebody else is off on the side. Corvette's going a little slow, so I take this as my time to strike. We're gonna finally get past the E46 and then head onward. Now this is a good corner for me. Personally, I like this corner a lot. When you're able to get it right and not catch a penalty on the rumble strip following, it's always very satisfying. Now, personally, I fucking hate this corner. I don't know about you guys, but I fucking hate this corner. However, today I use it to my advantage, okay? Holding strong behind this wide-body Camaro, and we're gonna keep going. Kind of do a little dive bomb here, get a little overtake right there, and now in front of us, this wide-body Mercedes and the GT40 are going to have a bit of a disagreement. I'm going to get tapped on the behind, but no matter, I stay in the track limits. So coming around this corner, we're going to overtake the Mercedes, the fellow Benz enjoyer. Okay, so heading into the last few corners of lap 1, we are up several positions. Absolutely took a steak knife to the grid and started cutting it up. Okay, this is what you want to see when you're trying to hire a driver. And this guy just kind of comes in on me. I give him a little tap on accident, and guess what? I'm gonna pay for it because there's a goddamn penalty for that.
Total time penalty is
now, how I get a half-second penalty for that, I really don't know. Turn 10. What the fuck are y'all doing, man? Anyways, back into turn 1. Have a good line here, and it allows me to stay in front of the other gentleman. Stretchy 1993 is the driver of the black Mercedes. I'm gonna stay in front of him for this sector of the track. Now, coming out of Al Rouge, we're going to get on the straightaway, and I noticed behind me, the GT40's back. Catch me outside. Well, he's caught me outside. Bro got the goddamn dinner plate wheels. Looking goofy as fuck. But, you know, coming into the next sector, he's gonna go off. And my eyeballs are looking at his penalty, because if he doesn't get a penalty for that, I'm gonna go trade this game into fucking GameStop. But he does receive a penalty. Okay? Alright, he does receive a penalty, and we're gonna keep moving onward. And I see in front of me a Dodge Daytona, the big wing, big boy. And I'm thinking to myself, how the fuck is this guy doing so good? I'm not one to build muscle cars on this game, but other people are, and I respect it, but personally, I'll end up out of the track limits like that with one of those cars. Somehow we don't get a penalty for that one. Not really sure why, but either way, sights are set on Black Boy 16250 in the Daytona. As you can see, coming around some of the corners, I definitely do gain on the gentleman in front of us. And then, however, as you'll see here, when we hit a straight section of track, well, it's the Daytona that really starts eating away at his lead. Now, we do notice he has a 4.5 second penalty. Now, that's going to prove to be useful, you know, as long as I can stay relatively close. And now 4.5 seconds, honestly, you can be a little lazy with that. And as you can see, him and the racing line do not get along. They're not exactly friends, maybe more so acquaintances, okay? Headed into lap 3 here.
Final lap, you got this.
And, you know, I'm kind of happy with the performance today. We're in 6th place, started in the middle of fucking nowhere, behind a 4th gen Camaro. Now, we're behind what is probably $1 million Daytona. Going through Al Rouge here again. Our buddy Black Boy will go off and doesn't receive a penalty to my knowledge, but we take 5th place. And now, my next mission is to catch me outside. However, you know, he's got the speed for this track. This car wasn't exactly built specifically for this track, but I figured, hey, I like Spa, I like speed. Let's try out the SLK today. Buddy to our left has the dinner plate wheels. You know, stylistically, I think that's an L. You know, when I do these car builds, I try to build them stylistically as well. You know, I think there's something to that. I really don't want to go download a build from somebody who puts the most awful set of rims on their vehicle just to finesse the point system in the game. I think there is some value to looking cool here on Forza Motorsport. Anyways, another sector of beautifully taken corners here. I'm trying to, you know, figure out some way to catch that GT40, but honestly, guys, he's got an 8.5 second lead on me. Okay, it's not gonna happen. I don't think I need a spoiler alert for you to kind of come to that conclusion. But regardless, we're gonna keep pushing along. Gonna stay, you know, keep our P's and Q's, be on our P's and Q's. Someone should make a cereal called P's and Q's. Oh, and here we go, off the track again, penalty incoming. No penalty, just kidding. Wow, the stewards love me today. Gonna end this race with a half-second penalty. Up to 5th place, gentlemen. Rear tires are about ready to go, but we've timed that out perfectly with the end of the race. Gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed today's race. Up 15 positions, 810, 374. You guys have a great day, and call your mom.